This season of Cooking Hawaiian Style is presented by the Hawaii Community Foundation.
Welcome to another edition of Cooking Hawaiian Style, presented by the Hawaii Community Foundation here at the beautiful Royal Lahaina Resort and Bungalows. Before we move on, make sure you get our cookbook. It's a brand new one, number 3. Go to cookinghawaiianstyle.com. Today on the show, we have a good friend of mine. Lui will be stopping by. Let's get cooking.
When you're living on the island, such a diverse Hawaii. When you've tasted all the flavors, from the mountain to the sea, we're cooking Hawaiian style. Oh, Hawaiian style. Oh, cooking Hawaiian style. Oh, Hawaiian style. Oh, we're cooking Hawaiian style.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from the University of Hawaii Maui College, Chef Lui. How you doing, Chef?
I'm good. I'm not a chef, but thank you.
Either am
Appreciate
I.
the compliment.
Well, as soon as you step in here, you become a chef.
Got it.
But of course, you're the chancellor of the University of Hawaii Maui
Right.
College. Tell everybody, what does the chancellor do?
He basically has the keys for all the buildings, which kind of make people scared because
Right.
then that means they're going to let everybody use our space at Maui College.
No, you do way
So
more
if you
than
need
that.
one place, you come Maui
You
College.
do way more than that. You've been a big part of this show for a while now, and we got to thank you. Maui has been producing some amazing cooks and chefs and kitchen people, not just in the kitchen, but behind the scenes, and because you got to learn everything.
Yeah, and one of the satisfying things about my job is to see our student chefs all over the
Yeah,
place, right?
yeah.
And telling us, hey, Chancellor, thank you for giving me the opportunity to study culinary.
That's
And
awesome.
So it's an awesome feeling to be a
Yeah,
Chancellor
you guys
at
are
Maui College.
producing a lot of really good local kid chefs. They stop me on the street, some of them, and say they watch the show.
Awesome.
Yeah, they
Awesome.
want to come on.
Awesome.
But you got to go through him first.
There you go.
What are you going to make today?
So we're gonna make pan laulau, and it's a really simple dish that my mom actually created. We have these church functions, so we want to make laulau, but sometimes you don't have enough room or enough
Right.
space to make laulau for 100 people.
Yeah.
So you bake it in an oven.
It's
and
such a
easy
good
to do. Yeah.
such a good idea because I always crave laulau.
There you go.
And then and I gotta dig the imu, and I gotta
Right.
go find pig, and
Right.
so this sounds like a
You gotta
really
go
easy
find
recipe.
100 tea leaves.
Right. All right, what do we need?
So basically it starts with the tea leaf, right?
Yes.
So you get a pan, and then you're gonna line it with tea leaf. So you're gonna debone the tea leaf. We're gonna just cut it like this to make it simple, actually.
Now, when he's talking about deboning the tea leaf, you got obviously that stem inside of there, and that part right there. I was reading the other day about they used to use this to send messages too. Do you know about
Really?
that?
I do not.
They would take
Tell
that
me.
stem and they would shoot it in a certain way, and you can shoot it over a valley.
Wow.
That's how far they could get it if the wind was blowing.
There
This
you
is
go.
that deboning what he's talking about right there. You don't want that hard piece
Exactly.
inside of your laulau.
Right.
Right?
And just basically cutting it and then lining the bottom of the pan here.
Yeah.
Just like that, simple, pretty. So leave up. Should I cut off the stem?
We had a couple different people come on and make laulau, different
Yeah.
versions, of course.
Yeah.
And it's probably one of the it's the star of the show, I
Sure.
say, when it comes to Hawaiian food. And Hawaiian food is so basic,
Right.
right? Simple.
Right.
And this is one of everyone's favorite.
Right. Right.
All right, let's put this right here so everyone can see what you're
Perfect.
doing.
And
So
then
you got
you're
2
gonna
tea leaf.
take off the bottom stem and just lay it on the bottom. It's that simple. Take
How
the
many
leaves.
leaves should we
No,
use?
we're gonna do about maybe 20 leaves.
All right.
So you're gonna go and line it like this.
And I want to let you guys know, if the bugger look like this, that's the one that tastes ono.
Exactly.
Don't throw it away.
So
all
I
right?
put that bugger in there, right?
Yes.
So that's one layer, right?
Okay.
And then we're gonna add some pork in there. So you wanna cut the pork, as small as possible, because then it'll cook better, right?
Yes.
So just kind of cut like this.
And tell us a little bit about the culinary program. If somebody's
Yeah.
watching right now, a parent is watching, and they're thinking about sending their kid away to school for a culinary program, you don't need to go away.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a top-notch culinary program at Maui College.
Yes.
I think they make the best food. Sometimes I think in the world, in my travels, I get to travel to like 3-star, 2-star kind of restaurants.
Yeah.
And I always come home telling our folks, hey, you guys are on the right track. You guys
Yeah.
are training
Just make the
students
so they can see what that looks like.
how they need to be trained to work in the best restaurants
Yeah.
actually in the world.
And the teachers that you have there, the instructors, they're not just teachers, they're chefs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
From the field, actually. Like,
Right.
We have the chef from the Kealani, who was the executive chef there, Richard Ramirez there. But
Shout out to Chef Ramirez because he's been a part of this show
Yeah.
for a few seasons.
And you know what? We're really proud of our culinary folks. Just recently, they won the governor's award for. They have teams, right? That
Yeah.
each year the governor awards best team contribution to production in the state. You know, doing
Congratulations.
good things, and
Yes.
they actually won, so they got honored for their work. Actually, they did in responding to the Lahaina wildfires.
Yes.
So during that time, they produced almost 200,000 meals to be served
Wow.
out to those impacted by the wildfires.
Right.
And it's they're state employees, and sometimes our state employees get criticized for not working and hard, but they work 7 days a week.
Yeah.
They figured out how to do lunch, breakfast, and dinner,
Right.
and was able to accomplished a lot doing.
Yeah.
The most exciting part is that our students got to learn side by side. Actually,
That's so cool.
Producing food for the.
That is so
victim
cool. Yes, they got involved. So you just layered that.
Yep.
Pork, leaf, Hawaiian salt. When we come back, we're going to finish this, all right?
Right.
So don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, Louis is hanging out with us from the University of Hawaii, Maui College. It's Cooking Hawaiian Style.
This season of Cooking Hawaiian Style is presented by the Hawaii Community Foundation.
Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style, presented by the Hawaii Community Foundation. We have Lui Hokoana here from the University of Hawaii, Maui College. He's the only Native Hawaiian chancellor in the state, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
there were previous ones before.
Yeah,
me.
but that's so cool.
Yeah.
So we're making this Pan
Don't forget
Laulau.
to salt it too.
Yes.
Right. Got some really special salt from Kauai,
Nice.
from the salt patches out there.
So you did 2 layers, yeah?
I did 2 layers.
And then you're going
And
to
then
cover
you're
it?
gonna layer again.
All right.
Right.
Now, we mentioned Hawaii Community Foundation. Without them in this whole community, it would be a real tough one. And you guys have been working with them, haven't you?
We have actually, and the Hawaii Community Foundation actually has provided internships for about 15 of our students.
Okay.
They're testing water. Actually, they're testing water right in front here
Really?
to make sure the fish is safe to eat and it's safe to swim in, and you'll be happy to know it is.
Yes.
Yeah. They're also supporting students who are growing native plants.
Okay.
For revegetation in the burn zone.
That's awesome.
And then the last area is Maui College has a baccalaureate degree that's sustainable science management. So it's about systems thinking.
Uh-huh.
And the lens that they use it's a traditional systems thinking lens, but what makes the lens unique at Maui College is that they're using an indigenous perspective to that lens.
That's amazing.
So yeah, and it's kind of exciting the work that these young students are doing in the field and for this community. And
Really cool.
That's what I think we're most proud of, the education that we have at Maui College. And we say this all the time, that we're Maui's college. Right?
Yeah.
So when the community needs us, we respond as we can.
This might be a dumb question, but why isn't it a university? Like, why is it a community? What's the difference?
Yeah. So actually, we offer 2 baccalaureate degrees and 23 associate's degrees. And there was some movement, I think maybe about 5-10 years ago, to become a full-fledged university.
Yeah.
And we've been feeling that there is more need for us in addressing the needs of this community.
Okay.
So we say that we're a community college that offers baccalaureate degrees.
I see.
And we're
All right.
proud of that fact.
I always wondered, like, because you guys you're top notch.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you be a university? I don't know what the difference is.
So for us, top notch is in service to this community.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What do we need to do? Do we
Then
need
after
foil
this,
or anything?
You put foil on it.
Okay. I'm gonna get you.
And then
I need some
you're
foil.
gonna-
All we
you're
do
gonna
is
go
we
ahead.
do this,
Yeah.
and then the foil comes to us.
And then we're gonna put in the oven.
And what do we put the oven at?
Yeah, 350
Should we
degrees
put one this way
for
just to
about
cover?
an hour and a half.
350 degrees for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
All right. And talking about your college,
Yep.
is it easy to get in? What's the process?
So that's the part about being a community college. It's open admission, so we accept everybody. We're proud of the fact that 96% of our students are from Maui, from Maui
Yes.
Nui. We have outreach centers on Molokai and on Lanai.
That's
also,
so cool.
right?
Right on.
So then Lanai, we're gonna put it into the oven, and then the
Yes.
trick is after you take it out of the oven, you're gonna put it in the ice box actually. And
Okay.
you're gonna put it in the ice box overnight, and overnight it's gonna harden.
Wait a minute, we don't get to eat this
We
now.
don't get to eat this now, but you know, through the magic of TV, we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
eat them, right?
We gonna go on this way?
Yeah,
Okay, we're on it. And then we go fold them under.
yeah, pour them under. And then what it allows when you put it in the ice box, it gets hard, and then you can cut it into pieces. To serve
yes.
it. So, you know, it's
It's
good,
almost like a lasagna.
Yeah. And it's good like when you're having large functions and then you gotta feed lots of people that you can kind of gauge how
Right.
large that
We
piece
should
gotta
change the name to Louis Laulau lasagna.
Yeah, there you go. And then in the oven, right?
All
Put
right.
it in the oven.
350. And then how long again?
350 for an hour and a half.
Okay. Now, when you talk about community coming is over 90%,
Yep.
outer island kids can still come, though, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we have outreach sites, and we actually provide service, direct service on Molokai and Lanai. So
Yeah.
we have island centers.
Because I have some friends from Lanai. You know, I grew up right over
Right,
there.
right,
That
right over
attended school here.
Yeah.
And,
over there they have the opportunity to go to college for free as an early college. So we actually have high school seniors graduating with associates.
Yes.
On Lanai. I think
Yeah.
we had 2 this past year.
And you guys also did something very special for the Lahaina Luna students.
Yeah, so actually that was an effort across the whole university system. So every senior that graduated was provided a free scholarship to any one of the 10 campuses.
Oh, that's so cool.
So and
That
it'll
is
be
amazing.
For 4 years. So if they went to Manoa, they'll get a scholarship for 4 years. If they come to Maui College, depending on what degree pathway they're on, they get funded the 4 years. So
Where can they find you? What's the website?
yeah, it's maui.hawaii.edu.
Very easy. They also are on Instagram for those of you college kids on Instagram or high school kids trying to think about what you should do for college. When we come back, Louis, what are we gonna make?
We're gonna make pohole salad.
All right, one of my favorites. Don't go anywhere. It's Cooking Hawaiian Style.
This episode of Cooking Hawaiian Style is brought to you by Hawaiian Air Cargo and the Royal Lahaina Resort and Bungalows.
Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style. We have Chancellor Lui Hokoana here, and we are making a pohole salad next, right?
Yes,
Now,
yes.
before we get to that, you have the Pan Laulau. It's in the oven.
Right.
And you're gonna do that for how long?
So you're gonna do it for an hour and a half.
Okay, and then when you're done,
you're gonna put it in the ice box overnight.
okay,
And then you're gonna cut it the next day.
yes.
And then you're gonna heat it up again at 300 for
Okay.
about 30 minutes.
And so it's gonna be like a lasagna
Exactly.
almost.
Exactly.
So that's
so
the
you can,
consistency.
the portions are perfect.
Right. It looks
Yeah.
good. We'll show you what that looks like when we're done through the magic of television.
Absolutely.
This, one of my favorite salads. Did you go picking this morning? Where'd you get
Not
this?
really.
This is a fiddlehead in the English term. But we have so many different versions because of the Japanese, the
Yeah.
Hawaiians,
Yeah.
even the Chinese. Which one are you going to make today?
So I'm gonna make, I think, the Hawaiian style.
Hawaiian
since I
style.
wouldn't come up with the recipe. What's funny about it, when I asked my cousin makes a great pohole salad.
Yeah.
I think she didn't want to share it with the world.
Yeah,
So I was at a party on Friday, was tasting it. I think this is the right
You
ingredient
want
for
to
a
look at
pohole
that
salad.
camera right there and tell her recipes are supposed to be shared with the world. What's her name?
Her name is Jerry Oliveros. Cuz, share a recipe with the world, please.
We're gonna do it right now, and I think we're gonna get some things cut up first, right?
Yep,
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
actually do the poholes part
Okay.
first, right? You know, it's funny, growing up, we used to go pick this out in Nahiku, coming around, we used to go visit our ohana and hana, and we'd always make a stop in Nahiku, and there was always pohole over there. So I
Yeah.
actually called out there to see if somebody could go grab us some pohole, but there wasn't actually,
Oh.
that farm is actually not there anymore.
It's so good because
Because of
Oahu
the water
still
and
has
stuff.
some.
Right.
Yeah, and you can go in the mountains and pick.
Right.
So you're gonna steam.
I'm gonna
steam
blanch it actually
Blanch it.
for about a minute.
Okay.
So you're gonna leave it there for about a minute, and then while you're waiting, got some tomatoes over here.
And I always want to, if you're gonna do this salad or you never did it before, you probably want to go higher up on the stalk, not as slimy. It's almost like okra when you get to the thicker part, but also you want to leave for the next guy. You know what I mean? Don't
Right.
cut the whole thing and then the
Right.
thing cannot grow. Leave some for the next guy.
Right, right.
We got some tomatoes.
Yeah, you know, growing up, that thing was so prevalent, right? It was
Yeah.
all over. But I think because of the change in the weather patterns and
Yes.
the lack of water, because it's a
Wild
fern
pigs.
shoot, right? It likes
Yes.
to have a lot of water.
So you're a Hana boy.
I'm not. We're actually, our family's from Kua'au, but my mom's family's from Hana, from Ulaino, Maui. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you spent a lot of time in Hana.
Exactly.
I want
Yeah.
to say hi to the Tolentino Ohana.
Absolutely.
I know them. I used to play volleyball, basketball, baseball in Lanai, and whenever we came to Maui, because we were part of the Maui Interscholastic League, Hana and Lanai and Molokai kind of stuck together. Like when there were tournaments, we all hung out together because we were kind of the outsiders of Maui. You know what I mean? Hana is kind of another world.
Yeah.
Molokai is another world.
Yeah.
Lanai is another
Yeah.
world. So I got to go to Hana a lot.
Isn't the Hawaiian word for that ku'aina? But you're not
Yeah.
ku'aina anymore, Lanai. You're way
I'm a
past
townie.
ku'aina, bro. That's right.
Well, I try to go home as much as possible.
You on TV, you wear makeup, you're way past ku'aina, bro.
No, I still am underneath. But yeah, Hana is such a beautiful place. If you have not been to Hana, it's someplace to check out.
Right?
One of the last, would you say, country
Exactly.
living places, right?
Take this out, Lanai. Maybe
I'm
you
gonna
can
put
put
this
this
over
in
here.
the ice. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna put
dip
this
it
right
in the
there
ice
for you.
vat. And the reason why you want to put it in the ice vat is to actually stop it from cooking,
Yes.
right? And that doesn't work, but we'll just throw it in like that.
You can do that. Oh, that works.
Sorry.
There's so many different ways you can make this salad. You can add, whatever you like to it, basically, right?
Exactly. And some people put dried shrimp in it, and I'm not a really big dry shrimp lover, so
Yeah.
I just use
Ebi.
the cuttlefish. Ebi.
Ebi or the little one used to come down the Ahupua'a.
Right.
I forget the name of that
The
one.
opai.
Opai.
Yeah,
How can I forget
yeah,
that?
Yeah.
If I had a band and I could sing, I would name ourselves the Opais. Where else is your favorite place to go visit when you're just on Maui? Like, where did you hang out?
It's Hana, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that Ulaino place is it's beautiful, right? It has these nice places to go swimming at, and
Yes.
and you learn stuff about about Hawaiians, right? Because
Yeah.
how they name stuff, right? So
Right.
they have a place called Blue Pond there,
Right.
And you wonder, gee, why is it called Blue Pond?
Right.
It's like, no duck, because it's
And then-
blue.
You got Red Sand Beach.
Exactly.
I think, is there Black Rock?
There's Black Rock over here.
Black Rock,
and
right.
actually in Kanapali.
Yeah.
And then what's also interesting is they also have a pond there called Muliwai.
Oh, yes.
And they're like, what does Muliwai? So you look it up in the dictionary. Muliwai means pond next to the ocean. and that's what it is, right?
We're
so you think it's
simple
way more
people.
sophisticated than
We're
that.
very
right?
simple people, right?
So that's why when people give names, they said, hey, remember, sometimes Hawaiians, it was just descriptive, right?
Yes.
And that was the beauty and
Yes.
actually the language, right?
So we're gonna do the onion, the tomato.
Yep.
We got that in there. We did some a little bit at the beginning
Yep.
of the show just to make more. We want to show you what it looks like, right? So when we come back, we're gonna show you guys and put this together. We're also gonna take that out of the oven.
Yep.
So don't go anywhere. It's Cooking Hawaiian Style.
This episode of Cooking Hawaiian Style is brought to you by Hawaii Self Storage and Lanai's Travel Club.
Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style. We're here with Louie. We're gonna finish up this pohole salad. What are the other names for this salad? You remember?
Warabi.
Warabi, that's the other one.
Big Island, do they call it like ho'i or
They always
something?
make their own Big
Right,
Island.
like
They-
the
ice shave, yeah,
and
whatever.
stuff like
Okay,
that.
what else do we
Exactly.
need here?
So actually, that's it. We're gonna make the sauce actually. So we're
Okay.
gonna combine all these ingredients first.
All right, this is the
And
one
then-
we did
yeah,
earlier.
Yeah,
Move
we're
this
gonna
out of
do
your
this
way.
one from the ice bath also, just some of it, because it looks like we have enough in there.
Can I put this in front of you? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
yeah,
So everybody
yeah.
can see that.
Absolutely.
Take out some of the ice.
Yeah, I think that's good for there. We're gonna
Okay.
throw in the cuttlefish.
Cuttlefish. This is the
Yeah.
secret right here, you
That's-
guys.
that is the
Dried
secret, right?
cuttlefish. You can find it packaged. If you're not in Hawaii, you're watching in Florida, just go to the Asian section. You'll find some
Yeah.
cuttlefish.
And then the sauce is some sesame oil, right?
Okay.
Over here. Then some
This was vinegar.
sesame oil. And then sugar, lots of sugar, right?
Okay.
And then if you have a spoon over there or a
Yeah.
fork or something, fork's good over there.
There you
Spoon,
go.
good.
Sugar. We're gonna put the exact amount on our website, cookinghawaiianstyle.com.
Yeah.
Very easy salad.
Very easy salad. Just
Very
kinda
healthy.
Stir it around a little bit. Get that sugar all the time.
And you're gonna toss it in there, right?
You're gonna toss it in there actually.
Okay. I'm gonna get you a plate.
Yeah.
Here's your plate. So when you
Pour it in
pow,
over there.
we can do a little thing
Yeah.
for you there. Tell everybody one more time, where can they, if their kids want to go to culinary school, what's the website they can go look at?
Maui.hawaii.edu.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you do a lot of cooking at home?
And not really.
Yeah.
But you know, our families, we've been doing luau forever, so can do the
Yeah.
whole luau, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
And you know, if I do it at the college, I tell people I can do it all by myself because we have
Yeah.
a lot of necessary equipment over
Favorite
there.
local restaurant
do it.
here on Maui? Or just give me a couple that you like to go
You
to.
know, I'm growing up here in Maui. I love Tasty Crust
Oh,
and a
that's my
pancake,
favorite.
right? And then you cannot beat a Komoda hot dog
Very
with their bun
good.
that they
Yes,
make over
upcountry.
there. And of course, some samsato, right?
Sam Sato,
Yeah,
very good.
yeah,
Every
yeah.
time I come to Maui, as long as I have time, I will have breakfast at Tasty Crust. It's probably, it's very nostalgic for me. When we played sports,
Yep.
they would bring us straight to, we had 3 meals a day at Tasty Crust.
Wow.
And I was just to wonder, why we got to eat here all the time? Because it's so affordable.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it was so good though. After you get older, you realize how good it is.
And it still is actually.
So good.
Lanai, what kind of sports did you play on Lanai?
I played volleyball, baseball, basketball, and I played band. So I was coming here every weekend for something.
Really?
Yeah. Remember, what is that small airline? This was before Mokulele.
Before Mokulele.
Royal Airlines.
Wow.
That's what I came on. You want to take that out of the oven?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so this is, what do we call this? We renamed it, Louis.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I renamed it.
I gotta name my motto's the
Okay, what's your motto's
My
name?
mom's Auntie Queenie.
Auntie Queenie's
Pan Laulau.
Pan Laulau.
So
Thank you, Auntie
it's
Queenie.
hot. So you know the secret is with this is that you're gonna put it in the ice box overnight so it hardens
And it's going to look like this.
and it's gonna look like that.
Look at that. So it's almost like taking out a lasagna and you can cut it in squares, but that's what it's
Yep.
going to look like right there. Beautiful. And you can cut them, 7, 8 different ways.
Yeah, depends
You
how
mind if I-
big your family.
Yeah, this is
No,
for
you go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
I'm going to
man.
do this one here.
I went already eat them this morning to make sure it's safe. I mean, that's part of it, yeah, because you got to make sure it's cooked
Yeah,
well, because
yeah.
if the luau leaf isn't cooked well, it's going to be
Itchy.
itchy. So it's good. I tasted it this
Very
morning.
good.
Awesome.
That's not salty at all. It's perfect.
Okay, good.
It's perfect. And I'm
Good,
not just
good, good.
blowing wind up your
Yeah,
coil.
yeah.
Let's try this. I don't even know how much time we have.
Apparently, no matter. It's all good.
What do you think makes Maui so special?
I think, just the beauty. I mean, you can see that, but also the people, right? We
Yeah.
have our own lifestyle, and
Yeah.
I think that's going to be important as they kind of rebuild better after Lahaina, is that we do it in our way, right? Our own way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It's such a it's nostalgic, historic, every word you can think of.
yeah. And, since it got all destroyed in the fire, they're talking about Lahaina town, right? It gives an opportunity to reimagine kind of what to do there. And it's exciting that the people are going to have input on what that place is going to look like.
There's a kid right now watching at home trying to decide, should I go to culinary school? Give them the elevator pitch about your culinary program.
We have the best culinary program, I think, in the United States and in the world. And if you love good food and you love working with good people, come to Maui College Culinary Arts Program.
All right. What is the website?
It's maui.hawaii.edu.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can get the full recipe on our website. I shouldn't be talking with my mouth full. I'm sorry, Mom. CookingHawaiianStyle.com. Our new cookbook is on there, number 3. Big mahalo to the Hawaii Community Foundation. And of course, Royal Lahaina Resort and Bungalows. If you're looking for a staycation or you're watching us on the mainland, Maui is open. We'll see you guys next time. Ahui ho.
Aloha.
Thank you so much.
All right.
That's
Well,
all. No.